Hi party people. So we're doing a pick a pile today. I've got 3 Organites here. These cards obviously have been cleansed, pre-shuffled and drawn. We're going to be looking at DM and what his energy is just now, any messages for him. We've got some clarifiers as well. We're looking at the blocks. And then we're looking at his action and some spirit guidance. Okay, so I'm going to give you a wee minute to choose your pile. So first one we've got is Black Obsidian Organite. That's pile number 1. Second one we have is Clear Quartz. And the third one we have is Lapis Lazuli. Can't really see them very well, but that's what they are. Alright, so Black Obsidian, Clear Quartz and Lapis Lazuli. I'm just going to do a wee energy cleanse and a space cleanse while you decide what one you want. And I will be doing this one pile at a time, so there'll be a separate video for each pile, okay? So this video is pile number 1. So we'll just do a quick space cleanse and energy cleanse while you are deciding. Okay, and if you've made your decision now, I'm going to put pile 2 and pile 3 out the road, and I'll do separate videos for them as quickly as I possibly can, but due to commitments I can't do all the one. I can't do them all in the one due to outside commitments, so apologies. So I'll put them up out the road and we'll make a start on pile number 1. Okay, so first things first is the DM's energy, and I'm taking them from the bottom of the pile because that's the way they were pulled. Okay. Please excuse any background noises. I, for some reason, have got workmen outside with ladders in my next door neighbour's house, and I've got 5 animals, so there is always some kind of noise. I do not own any rights to any of the music in this video, but I do use background music quietly so that I can pull any messages from spirit through song lyrics. Okay. So this is DM's energy at the minute. First one out, we've got the Hanged Man. Okay. Sacrifice, letting go, suspension, looking with new perspective, patience, temporary pause, and he's in knots at the minute. Okay, so we're doing a lot of thinking just now, Divine Masculine. This is I get pure mixed up with these now. This is a water. This is your water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And it's card number 12. Okay, so at the minute he is in the process of letting go of some stuff. He's also kind of in suspension, a bit kind of hesitant or whatever. And I think he's quite anxious about stuff just now. Okay, he's kind of trying to work through some things and kind of get through some kind of blocks or some kind of knots or whatever, do you know what I mean, in his life. But I do get that he's quite kind of anxious about some stuff just now. But the card is number 12 and Obviously 1 and 2 makes 3, which is your divine triangle. Okie doke. Next card out next to the Hanged Man, which is quite relevant, is pause. Okay, we did speak about him taking some time, having some patience. He's trying to look at stuff with a new perspective, okay? I get lost in our moments, you stop time in my heart, you pause me, unconditional love, but there's a step back and waiting for signs, okay? So that just kind of suggests that he is continuing to go through things, but his timing just now in his 3D is not right, okay? So he's taking a pause, he's taking a wee step back, and he's just waiting for some signs, and kind of he's a bit unsure about where he wants to go or what he wants to do at the minute, okay? Next card is unmarked territory. There is a road less travelled for you to unearth hidden treasures. Time to slow down and change direction. All right. So I'm just listening to that song that's playing just now. It's I'm just wiping that camera as well because it seems to be a bit smudgy or whatever for you today. I'm picking up my new camera today, so it should be much better quality for you. Right, okay. So I'm listening to that song just now as well, and it's quite apt because this is obviously a wee woodland picture and stuff, and it's actually I'm gathering timber. It's Timber, the song with Keisha and Pitbull. So that just kind of verifies what's going on in these cards just now. Do you know what I mean? They're taking time, they're getting stuff together, they're gathering stuff, but they're busy and they're working on their 3D and they're kind of pulling everything together, okay? But they're excited about it. They're like gathering timber for the next step. Do you know what I mean? They know what they're doing. They're kind of getting all their ducks in a row because they know what they're heading towards. Okay, so they're excited about it. And yeah, the Hanged Man, then the pause, then the unmarked territory. All right, they know that there's still some stuff that they've got to do. They know that there's still a bit of the path that they've got to walk. Okay, there's a road less travelled for you to unearth hidden treasures. Time to slow down and change direction. All right, so they're in the middle of kind of gathering all their stuff in the 3D, being busy, but they're waiting for signs, right? They know they're in knots just now. They're trying to look at things from a different perspective so that they can see this unmarked territory. All right. And I'm getting that unmarked territory as with Divine Feminine, all right? So they do know where they need to be going and what they need to be doing. And right next to that one, right next to your unmarked territory is Sacred Space, okay? Make your home, create a space for meditation, comfort and love for you and your twin. So they are, like I says, in these cards, they are working towards stuff. Do you know what I mean? They're trying to get their ducks in a row for you. And the next card out is the Emperor, which totally makes sense, okay? So stability, order, power, protection, security, influential, ambition, kind, authoritative, and long-term success. So they are trying to be this Emperor for you, do you know what I mean? But they're just trying, like I says, to get their ducks in a row. They're gathering timber, they're trying to sort everything out so that when they come to you, they are their Emperor and they're as confident. They are your Emperor and they're as confident as what they want to be, do you know what I mean, going forward. Like, they know that they can do better than what they're doing just now, so they're trying to organise everything and get everything set up so that when they come to you, they can come to you confident and they can come to you with a pure and open heart and say, do you know what, I'm here to protect you, I'm here to look after you, I'm here to sort things out, I'm here to offer you stability. Okay, this is a fire card, a fire element, sorry, which is your Aries, your Leo and your Sagittarius. So we could be talking about Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio in this spread, okay? And obviously that is connected to your clubs, which is your wands, and it's a south facing card, right? Your Hanged Man is your cups card, and it's a western facing card as well, okay? The direction of it's western. So obviously cups is full of love, fire's full of passion and full of I want to say action, but it's more it is more passion, do you know what I mean? But there will be action kind of coming with it as well, because it's a fiery card, do you know what I mean? So, right, let's see what messages he's got for us about his energy. Okay. Wow. All light. They are all light energies for you, okay? So right on top of the Hanged Man, we've got don't lose hope for us, we can work this out. Your light energy, which is beautiful, because obviously at the minute he is in a bit of a state of suspension. He is kind of stopping and he's in a temporary pause and he's just like kind of panicking a bit, like don't lose hope, we can work this out, okay? Next one on top of pause and waiting for signs is another light one, and it's you are my queen, that's how I want to treat you. Okay, which is beautiful, because in the pause he did say, I get lost in our moments, you stop time in my heart, you pause me, do you know what I mean? So this is him just verifying that he actually does really, really put you right up there, and he's got so much love for you. On top of unmarked territory, again, this is massive, amazing validation. You've got another light card. So the unmarked territory, remember I'd said that I do feel that his unmarked territory is you, Divine Feminine, and he is kind of gathering all these kind of bits and pieces to kind of, excuse me, he's gathering all these bits and pieces here to actually work towards this unmarked territory and come exploring with you and unearth all the treasures and everything with you, okay? And right on top of that is his light message. Life would feel empty without you by my side. So he knows and he's ready to walk that path with you, but he's just trying to sort out all the rest of his stuff so that he can come to you and the Emperor energy, all right? And on the sacred space, make your home, create a space for meditation, comfort and love for you and your twin. He's saying that he's sorry that he criticised you, okay? So he is aware that he's done kind of wrong, and he is aware that he's made you feel kind of crap or whatever, but he is in the process of, like I says, trying to build your stability and your security and stuff so that he knows he can come to you within the Emperor, do you know, within the Emperor energy, all right? I'm sorry I criticised you. He's trying to kind of build things up and make things kind of, because obviously men are different from women, do you know what I mean? Like, so he's actually taken note that he was like critical of you, and he's trying to woo you in a way that women would like or appreciate being wooed, do you know what I mean? The kind of smaller things, like he's trying to create a space, he's trying to create a physical space, he's trying to create a kind of comforting and a calming and a sacred space for you guys, whether he's kind of doing his home up just now or just kind of genuinely trying to get, I do feel that there is some kind of work being done, like in a house, or like, do you know that way, like even as if he's kind of like moved, or he's like just kind of getting a new house, or he's kind of building towards getting a new house, because I do get, and I am getting that he's, I'm listening to this song as well, see if I get any messages from that, because I was just pure drawn to the song there that's playing in the background. I do get that he is kind of wanting to kind of make home with you, okay? He's wanting to kind of set up home with you and stuff, so he is trying to get all his kind of stuff in a row to get that, to get to there with you, okay? That song was Hello, Hello, Can You Hear Me As I Call Your Name, all right? So that's just screaming at me, obviously, that he is, although there's, I do feel that there's no contact here just now, do you know what I mean? But all these messages and stuff come through from the 5D, so I think he is definitely, he's trying to kind of, hello, hello, can you hear me as I scream your name, do you know what I mean? He's really trying, and he's really connecting, and he's really trying to be within the energy, and reassure you, especially through these messages, okay? So next up, we've got your clarifiers about these kind of energies and stuff. Okay, we've got quite a few clarifiers because I just wanted to make sure we were totally dead set on every message that we could get. Okay, so I did pull clarifiers for 3 different decks. So every time we get clarifiers, we get 3 different decks out. All right. So the first one we've got out is the 5 of Swords. Okay. Which is quite a good one to have, actually, given these energies, right? 5 of Swords and the Crow Tarot, all right. And it's winter energy, do you know what I mean? It's an air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Swords is a fast moving card, okay? It's an action card. And there can be a bit of kind of aggression behind it, but with this, I don't feel that it is like kind of negative aggression. I find it's more like he's kind of being more aggressive with himself and kind of pushing himself on and being a bit more kind of, right, come on, you just need to move, you just need to do this, you just need to do that, okay? And it does, the 5 obviously represents kind of giving something up and changing personal attitudes in line with circumstances, okay? So his attitude and his energies and stuff are changing towards himself and towards his kind of current behaviours and his current situations, okay? So we're pushing towards, he's aware of things and he is trying to kind of change things in the 3D. I do get that there's a bit of a disconnect and he's not overly aware of 5D as such, do you know what I mean? But his 5D and his higher self is pure screaming, and it does say wait for the signs here as well, do you know what I mean? So he is 3D, him is waiting for his 5D kind of signs and stuff to synchronise with him so that he can really get it. But 3D is totally pushing himself here, okay? I've also got 10 of Wands here for him, all right? So obviously your 10 of Wands, your Wands is it's a fire sign, a fire element card, and it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? So there is fire and there is passion here. We've already got fire, so we've already got fire out here as well, your fire element. But your 10 of Wands is like carrying a heavy burden, so he's got a lot on his plate just now, do you know what I mean? But also it's an indicator and it's a reassurance from Spirit that, like, you've got this in you to do it, do you know what I mean? Like, don't give up, don't drop that bundle of sticks, because you're nearly there, okay? Next one, we have out a clarifier from the Santa Myrtle Tarot, which is beautiful. I love it. It's like kind of Dawn of the Day of the Dead kind of skulls and stuff, right? I absolutely love them. But it's a 10 of Wands, okay? And again, your Wands is all about your fire, your Aries, your Leo, your Sagittarius, right? And your 10 is a complete happiness, achievement, love, success, money and satisfaction, gaining the full benefit of the joy of living, gaining one's heart desire, do you know what I mean? So he's so there, he knows what he's going towards, do you know what I mean? He's driven, he's passionate about it. Next up, we've got from the Santa Myrtle, we've got the 4 of Swords. So your 4 of Swords is your winter, which is your air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Stability, making the situation secure, putting down the roots. So that totally validates all of this as well. That's exactly what he's doing. He's putting down his roots, do you know what I mean? He's making everything stable so he can come in as the Emperor. He's doing it with his heartfelt. He knows that this is the end of the line. He knows that all his passions are all there waiting on him, do you know what I mean? He knows this is the end of the cycle. Yes, he's got a burden to carry, yes he does, but he knows he's got the strength to do it, okay? And he also knows that he has to change his kind of attitude and he has to change things in order to move forward, all right? I think I've read that wrong, actually. That was 7. Oh. Sorry, I've said that this is the 5 and it's not, it's the 7. Excuse me, that's ridiculous. So the 7 of Swords again is still in action, okay? It is your Seven of Swords is an action, and it's for sorting out problems and stuff. There is aggression behind it as well, but again, it is still aggression towards himself, okay? It's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius still. Moving forwards cautiously and sorting out real values from childish desires. Work and be patient. Take advice and take care, okay? So again, this still totally resonates with this reading, because what it's saying is that he's getting all his ducks in a row, right? And he's aware that he has to start really kind of looking at things and cutting things out of his life that are childish desires. He needs to put a lot of work in. He needs to sort out what his real values are, and he needs to take advice, and he needs to take care while he's doing it so he doesn't burn himself out, okay? So that still resonates completely with these energies, all right? And it still shows that he still is wanting to come forward and be your emperor, but he's wanting to get his ducks in a row, okay? Then obviously it makes more sense with the Ten of Wands coming out on top of that, because the Ten of Wands is a bit burdened. He knows he's got a lot on his plate, but he knows that he's got the strength to keep going, and he's got his Ten of Wands pushing him forward with his energy, with his passion and all that for you, do you know what I mean? And he knows it's the end of a cycle, and he's securing stability, okay? Right, sorry about that mix up. I'm very tired today. Okay, so I've also got a clarifier for these energies, right? And it's accept heaven's help. This is from the Mermaid and Dolphin deck, okay? And it's accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. All right, beautiful card. But obviously it reflects him looking for his signs and pause. Okay, it's like spirit are screaming at him, like, come on, we're giving you all the signs here, get out your own road and actually accept what we're trying to give you and what we're trying to assist you in. You do not need to do this on your own. You don't need to carry that Ten of Wands burden on your own. We're here and you've got the strength within you to do it, but look for our signs and accept the help we're giving you, okay? Oh, right. Next question I asked them while I was pulling was, what are the blocks? What are the blocks in this energy, okay? What are the blocks here in this union for him? All right. Or for you both. So the first card that we have out on top of the Hanged Man, okay, is hesitation, which really makes sense because of the energies previously, okay? So we've got hesitation here from him. He does have past heartbreak. He does have broken trust issues. He is afraid to move forward, all right? And that's right next to the feminine, okay? So the next card pulled on top of pause is the feminine. Beauty, nurture, devotion, sensual, divine, feminine, your counterpart are seeking their twin flame. So he knows, he totally knows, but he's just got to take a breather, okay, because it is overwhelming for him. He is scared, he has a broken trust, he's afraid to move forward. He doesn't know how you're going to receive him. He doesn't, do you know what I mean? But I get so much attraction with this card as well, do you know what I mean? He's just like, you, right on top of, feminine, right on top of, you are my queen, that's how I want to treat you, do you know what I mean? Right on top of pause. I get lost in our moments, you stop time in my heart, you pause me. So there's so much love and there's so much admiration here and there's so much attraction here. But he's so scared and he's in suspension and he's taking his time with it and he's in knots. I do feel that he's really quite anxious about stuff, okay? Next card we have out on top of unmarked territory is lessons, all right? So lessons, the universe puts repeat patterns in your life until you learn the lesson and grow. Look within and see what you can do to help you find the lessons in your situation, right? So before he gets to this unmarked territory, even though he does know that life would feel empty without you by my side, so even though before he gets to the unmarked territory and he knows that he can't even imagine life without you, do you know what I mean? He does need to learn his lessons, okay? And he is going through that. Like I says, we're putting all our ducks in a row, we're sorting everything out so he can come to you in the Emperor, okay? However, he is aware that he has to go through his lessons, he has to learn his lessons here, okay? And he's working through them as hard as what he possibly can. One of the things that he's doing just now and working on himself is nourish. Okay, as nourishing him, he's got to start looking after himself physically, because there's no point in him coming to you and his Emperor power if he's feeling physically exhausted, if he's sluggish, if he's feeling self-conscious about his body and stuff. Okay, Wake Me Up Inside, the song as Evanescence. Call my name and save me from the dark. Wake me up inside, wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. So this is just, oh, it's so relevant to this line as well. Do you know what I mean? Because we've got hesitation, we've got feminine, we've got lessons. You know, it's just like he's so hesitant, but he can see he's feminine and wants his feminine, but he knows he's got to learn lessons, and he knows he's got to look after himself physically as well. And he's just, I feel that he's really kind of overwhelmed with everything. All right, so nourish, self-care, eat right, exercise. Your body as your temple, and your Emperor will come to you. Look at the picture on there. Do you know what I mean? Your Emperor will come to you in a good state of physical health. Do you know what I mean? Because basically he can't not. At the end of the day, if he's not coming towards you in full physical health and full mental health, do you know what I mean, then he's not in his Emperor power, and he's aware of this, but he also knows that he's made mistakes and it's time for judgment, right? He's very aware of this, and this will be part of his hesitation and his anxiety. He's really concerned that you obviously are going to have a few bits and pieces to say to him. All right. Pause, review, absolution, opportunity, career success, change and potential. This card is a number 20 as well. It's your water energy, so it's about cleansing, it's about going with the flow as well. Okay, that's Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio. This is connected to your cups. This is your cup energy, and it's a Western energy as well. Okay, so it is full of love, and he's scared of his judgment. Do you know what I mean? Because you has absolute everything. You has everything, and this is part of his hesitation here. Okay, this is part of his hesitation. So let's get some messages about the blockage energies from him. Okay. So the first one we come out is card number 35. I watch you online so I can still be part of your life from afar. Okay, Hanged Man, he's in suspension. He's trying to look at things from a different perspective, right? On top of hesitation. He's hesitant to come forward, but he's still keeping an eye on you, okay? Because he does want to protect you. He does want to be your Emperor. He does want to be... he wants to be in your life. Unmarked territory. Life would feel empty without you by my side. He wants to be there, do you know what I mean? But all he feels that he can do at the minute, because of the mistakes that he has made, is keep an eye on you from a distance, do you know what I mean? And make sure that you're safe and protected from a distance. Okay, so on pause. It's card number 50. Our outer worlds were so different, I couldn't figure out how to make it work. I ended up with someone people would accept, but I was so wrong. Okay, so that obviously indicates to me that there is a karmic. There is a karmic involved. Now, karmic can be a third party, karmic can be a person, but it can also be like a job, it can be peers, it can be in with the wrong crowd, it can be listening to other kind of negatively karmic kind of family members or whatever as well, and allowing people to kind of influence and kind of pull them away from their true self. Okay, anything karmic is anything that actually takes them away from, pulls their focus from their kind of true divine path. Okay, but at the minute, he, as much as he feels all this for you, he has taken a step back and he is waiting for the signs, because there's something going on here that he is afraid that it might not be accepted. A 3D relationship with you at the moment might not be accepted, okay, but he is learning his lessons just now as well, so hopefully that blockage will get broken through, and we'll keep going, and we'll keep getting the clarifiers and stuff for this energy, as well. So right on top of unmarked territory, life would feel empty without you by my side, and lessons, we have card number 57. I miss your smile, your laugh, and the way you used to look at me. You used to stop time and steal my breath away. So there we've got another one that kind of coincides with pause as well, okay? He's so consumed by what you guys, what your connection actually is with him, do you know what I mean? He's so there. He's so there. He knows, and he's bursting his backside to try and make this all kind of flow into the one he's really working towards as much as he can here. And then the last card out in Stop a Sacred Space. I'm sorry I criticised you and Nourish. The last one out is number 47, card number 47. I was never honest enough with you or myself about my feelings for you, okay? So again, that is a validation that he knows he criticised you, and he knows that he's got to kind of pony up, do you know what I mean? He's trying to get his sacred space sorted out for you within his heart and within his 3D for you to kind of come back into, or for him to come and present himself to you with. He's aware that he criticised you and he's really sorry about it. He is kind of regretful about it, but he knows that he's got self-care, he's got work to do, physically and internally on himself, do you know what I mean? And he was never honest enough with you or himself about his feelings for you, right? So let's get some clarifiers for this energy. So the first one we have out is the Ten of Swords, all right? So your swords, again, it's action, it's kind of aggressive achievement, do you know what I mean? It's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, it's an air sign, your swords. And again, this is another completion card, so it's complete happiness, achievement, love, success, money and satisfaction, gaining the full benefit of joy, living, gaining one's heart desire, okay? So it's like, this is, although it looks pure negative, as if he's like totally pinned down, it's really not, given the energies that are in here, do you know what I mean? He's seeing all these as blockages and he's bursting his backside trying to work them through, and he's really apologetic about energies that he's brought to the table and stuff. But see, to be fair, getting another 10 and getting a sword, like, he knows he needs to take action because his 10 is here, the cycle is completed, do you know what I mean? So that's a really good, but oh my god, that's pure beautiful. See, on top of that, on top of your 10, on top of your 10 of Swords and on top of these blocks, he's got the Lovers. So he is in Lover's energy, even though all these blocks are here, he's like, he is in Lover's energy, do you know what I mean? And this 10 of Swords kind of makes me feel as well that, obviously because it is swords and because it is action and because there is aggression, he's upset, he's raging at himself, he's angry at himself, do you know what I mean? Because this is where he wants to be. This is what he wants, and this is how he feels, do you know what I mean? So let's get your further clarifiers on it. There you go, the Chariot. The Chariot, he's coming in hard and fast, he's coming in fast, right? They're amazing clarifiers, amazing. So he feels kind of rubbish about it, but he knows that his cycle's at an end, do you know what I mean? The Lovers, he feels the Lovers for you, and the Chariot, so he's coming in hard and fast, guys, hard and fast. Oh my god. Right, the Santa Myrtle, next clarifier, the Chariot, so he's coming in twice as bloody fast. Next one again, Justice, so your second Justice card, he's coming in twice as fast, but he knows he's got to pay his penance, do you know what I mean? He knows that he's going to need to stand, Judgment. Judgment was the first one, this is Justice. He knows that he's got to balance things out here, okay? He is more than aware that he has to balance things out with his Justice. I always get these two mixed up. I'm a pure nightmare. Success, fair judgment, fair play, do you know what I mean? He knows what he's got to do. He knows what he's got to do. He has to come in and he has to be judged. He has to come in and he has to be open to like kind of fair play and just take it on the chin, do you know what I mean? But he's coming in twice as fast for it. He's coming in twice as fast for it because He's in a lover's in it. He doesn't care. He doesn't care what he has to do. He does not care what he has to do and what he has to take on the chin for you, because he's coming in twice as fast for the lovers, and he's going to take the judgment for it. He's going to work and burst his backside, and he's going to balance everything out and make it fair play, and he's going to take it on the chin. Okay. Next one out is, next clarifier from the Santa Myrtle is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, okay. So he's leaving stuff behind, he's moving forward. Again, your swords, aggression, it's aggression, action, achievement, right? And your six, moving forward, either by travelling, finalising financial settlements, gathering up courage for future challenges. Do you know what I mean? I did get slight karmic in this, right? So there is definitely some kind of karmic involvement here, because he's leaving something behind. He's moving. He is moving, and he is moving twice as fast, right? Because he has been burdened, but he knows that his cycle is over. He is regretful, but he knows his cycle is over. So he is moving twice as bloody fast. 2 chariots to get to his lover's energy, to balance stuff out. Because he's moving away from something. He's leaving something behind. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Cannot make this up, guys. Cannot make it up. Fantastic. Right. So, mermaid, mermaid oracles, mermaid and dolphin oracles, okay. Clarifiers for your blockages here, right? Stay optimistic. See her here, she's a bit kind of like, oh, doom and gloom, but there's like a wee path, and there's like a gorgeous person, a wee man standing in the distance, and there's a big, big castle on the hill, okay? Sacred space. Sacred space. Unmarked territory. You can't make this up. All these cards, I love it how all the cards always connect with all the energies, right? Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs, okay? He is doing his work, right? He might not be aware that he's doing his work, but he's doing his work, and he knows where he needs to go, and he knows what he needs to be doing, okay? The next one, waves of prosperity, right? That's also, the stay optimistic is also a message for your DM. That's also spirit going like, come on, do not give up. You're so nearly there. Do you know what I mean? Look at these chariots. Look at that 10 of swords. Look at your 10 of wands. You are so nearly here. Keep going. Waves of prosperity, new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. So if it's not already started happening, it's going to be happening very, very soon. So just keep an eye out for it. Beautiful. Last one, have faith. Have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. Listen to your gut instincts. Listen to your gut instincts. Do you know what I mean? Because the two of you know exactly what you want. The two of you know exactly what you want and where you should be. And this is just a validation from spirit that everything is coming. Because look at these cards. Do you know what I mean? You're in separation just now. I feel that you're in no contact just now. I feel there's a karmic involved. And spirit are even saying to you both, have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. Look at the energy he's brought forward with these blockages. Do you know what I mean? And then spirit are popping in with your mermaid cards and going, by the way, listen to this. Do you know what I mean? Have faith. You've got waves of prosperity coming. Stay optimistic. Don't give up just before the miracle happens. All right. So last messages from spirit. From guidance from spirit for pile number 1, okay. First card we've got out is self-worth, right? Values, self-esteem, confidence all comes from within. Fill your own cup to overflowing before trying to top up somebody else's. That's absolutely perfect, and that's exactly what your divine masculine is trying to do here within all this energy. Right in the top row, he's trying to get his ducks in a row so he can come to you as the emperor, so that so he can then try and start topping up your cup. Do you know what I mean? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my God. So right on top of pause. Right on top of pause. Then you've got light. You are my queen. That's how I want to treat you. Right on top of feminine. you've got King of Cups. Compassion, understanding, kindness and appreciation. Father figure, doctor, counsellor, emotions, fair, kind, loving. That's your water sign again, your Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Connected to your, obviously connected to your cups because it has a cup, do you know what I mean? But it's your hearts. It's connected to your hearts. It's a Western card. Father figure in this, to me, represents protection, protector. Stability, security, protection, do you know what I mean? So that's your Emperor. So your guidance from Spirit is that he just now is working on his self-worth so he can become this King of Cups. He's using his King of Swords. He's using his King of Swords energy, his King of Swords action, sharp tongue, law enforcement, judge, head of a household, honour, honesty, morals, action, clever, fierce. This is an air sign, so you're Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. He's using his King of Swords energy. He's using his fire, he's using his passion, he's cutting things away. He's cutting things away. He's cutting things away so he can act the fool with you. He wants to leap into this new beginning, leap of faith, fresh start, new adventures, fun and light-hearted. And that's card number 0. So that's your very last message on this, on these energies. He wants the fool. He is working on his self-worth so he can come to you with his King of Cups. He's using his King of Swords energy to cut all the shit away and cut cords with stuff that's not serving him anymore and slicing through all the lessons he's got to learn so that he can come and act the fool. So that he can come and be playful and be joyous and just start afresh and have a leap of faith with you. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to do my second video. I'm going to do them separately because, like I says, I do have outside commitments, so I need to kind of just do one at a time and do 3 separate videos, okay? But it saves any kind of time stamping and stuff like that as well. All right. Beautiful, beautiful cards, people. Beautiful cards. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope it all resonated with you. Please like, subscribe, share. Please leave a comment. Let me know how it did resonate with you. I love hearing all your stories. Please go and visit the Raven in the Alcove page on Facebook. If it did resonate with you, please leave some feedback on the page wall for me. That would be awesome. I would love to have you as part of the group. We're a big family in there. We have so much fun. We do pull cards and stuff in there as well, okay? But any feedback would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And if you feel that you want to make a donation or whatever, I will put a donation in the description and I'll put the PayPal in the description. And all the information is on the Facebook page as well, guys. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us. Absolutely amazing, beautiful energies. Look forward to pile number 2. All right, guys, stay awesome. Love and light.